Alright guys, so, if you're wondering what movie this is, you obviously didn't click the title. See the title of this video, so, let's give you a hint. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
I don't either.
Whatever.
We're gonna get copyright. We might get a copyright strike for that if I don't know.
It doesn't matter, it's Star Wars!
Star Wars! This has been 10 years in the making. 2 years we've waited for this movie, and we're finally getting it. We're going right now. We bought our tickets in advance. We are so prepared. Spencer just got off work. He's got dinner right next to him right now.
I didn't even know we were leaving the second I got home. I thought I'd at least have a little time to get ready, but whatever. Star Wars. We're gonna get in line for our ticket to grab our tickets from the box office, and then we're gonna go, and then we're gonna watch. Everyone's got their own personal fan theory of what's going on. Everybody's posting spoilers on the internet already. And, well, you know what?
And we have fan theories of our own, but we're not going to tell you just in case they turn out to be right. And we tell you right, because we don't want to say any spoilers in this video. But it was actually kind of difficult to find spoilers because I was not even actively looking for them, and I've pretty much been on Twitter all day.
Yeah, and the only spoilers I could find were from. I just flipped through some IMDb reviews. I didn't actually read any of the reviews, so I quickly stopped when the spoiler warnings were up, and I didn't watch any spoiler reviews on YouTube. So we are still walking into this clear. We don't know what the plot is. We don't know any of the twists and turns that happen in this. All we know is that there are characters, they somehow get together, and they go on an adventure, just like in the original.
But this is going to be awesome. JJ is amazing. The cast is back. We got new guys, we got old guys, we got so much to look forward to. And we are going right now, and it is going to be a fun time. So we'll see you guys after the jump. Woo! Alright guys, that's it. We're back. And...
That was incredible.
Yeah.
We just got Let's not beat around the bush. That was incredible. That movie. Oh my god.
I loved it so much. That was amazing. That ending was. Oh my god, that was fantastic.
We can't get into spoilers though, unless we decide we want to make a spoiler video later. But for right now, we cannot get into spoilers. So we're just gonna say what we liked without spoiling anything.
Alright. Daisy, alright, acting. Daisy Ridley, where the fuck have you been?
And Harrison Ford was not phoning it in, people. Harrison Ford, you may have thought he was basically the Bruce Willis of sci-fi movies at this point. He is not phoning it. He did not phone it in.
Harrison Ford's giving it to him, people. This shit's real. John Boyega, amazing actor. It is amazing the talent they got for this movie.
We already knew Oscar Isaac was awesome. This movie is incredible. The humor is incredible. There is so much of it. You wouldn't expect how much humor that J.J. Abrams and Michael Arndt and Lawrence Kasdan. Michael Arndt, I guess, got an honorary screen credit, even though they didn't use his script. Yeah, I'm sure they used bits and pieces, though. But still, the amount of humor they packed into it. The first 10 minutes of the movie was so incredible. I am not gonna lie. There are whole sections of this movie I almost cried.
It was so emotional, and the end, and there were parts near the end that got so heartbreaking as a person who has followed these characters for all the movies, and to people who have seen these movies and have seen this. And we know so much now, but the one thing that this movie needs is more.
There's more to this. This is clearly... A New Hope was a great movie. But if it had sucked, it would have stood on its own. This is a movie that is definitely part one to an incredible different three-part structure. This is Act 1.
And Rian Johnson is going to be taking over Act 2, and Colin Trevorrow is going to be taking over Act 3, and this is amazing. We got an amazing ending and an amazing group of characters to follow. it's going to be an amazing ride to see this franchise out to the very end.
I mean, we got Adam Driver is an incredibly complex villain as Kylo Ren. We're not going to spoil the secret behind Kylo Ren.
But God, it's so amazing to know all about Kylo Ren. We don't know all about him. There's still plenty to know about all these characters, and we get to learn about them as these movies come out, and we get to learn so much. And all the returning cast are amazing. We have so many great people working on this movie. JJ did an amazing job. Lawrence Kasdan wrote the movie. He did an amazing job again. John Williams, the score matched everything perfectly.
And I just gotta say this, throughout the entire movie, I was just thinking, it's amazing how they wrote this, and it felt real. It felt like a real Star Wars movie. It didn't feel like JJ basically just wrote down this fan fiction that he had in his head since he was like 12, and then basically just shot it. It flowed beautifully. It was written like a real Star Wars movie, not like someone's crappy fan fiction that they wrote in a notebook all throughout high school.
And the thing of it is that there is some stuff about some New Hope-ish stuff to it, but it is still very much the greatest hits plus new stuff for Star Wars. It's got a lot of great stuff to it. It's got BB-8, who is an amazing, hilarious, adorable character. That if you bought a BB-8 toy, you should BB-8 toys and stuff. You should not regret it. He was an amazing character, and he's worth $80 for a BB-8 toy. Don't judge me.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little sorry about what I did in that main channel video we did about The Force Awakens for the part where I flipped off the Funko figures.
Yeah.
That I'm a little ashamed to have done that. But
I'm a little ashamed to have questioned this. That we made that video. I'm ashamed of that video now because we questioned that this movie was gonna be bad.
I mean, from the first shot of the movie, I was like, oh my god, it's a model! It's a model! It's not CGI! I could reach out and touch it! I could go out to Hollywood and find it and touch it if I wanted to!
It is amazing. The practical effects worked great. Some of the CGI was obvious, but hey, we're getting it. But hey, it's not like we're not gonna get CGI at all. Well, it was amazing to see some of the mocap characters. Most of them, they did look pretty realistic, but obviously they weren't gonna look completely realistic. Andy Serkis's character is very much... I know how to describe him, but I don't want to. I know his characteristics. I know how to describe his characteristics, but I don't want to. It's very much a different breed.
Well, if you haven't already figured it out, Andy Serkis. If you haven't already heard this, Andy Serkis's character is essentially the Darth Sidious of the new series.
Yeah.
But he's his own different kind of evil Lord of the Sith.
And I kind of wanted more with him. And that's the thing, I kind of wanted more with him. Like with Empire, we had, of course, found out that the Emperor was holding Vader's leash and everything, but the whole Empire was holding Vader's leash thing, but we didn't know. But we didn't learn that till Empire. But this time around, we know who was pulling Kylo Ren's lead, pulling Kylo Ren's strings and everything. So, but Andy Serkis did a great job. Everybody did a great job. I'm so happy that I can say that everybody did great on this movie. I'm so excited for Episode 8 because I know Rian Johnson's going to hit it out of the park. I love Rian Johnson. I love Looper. Looper is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I can't believe he's doing a Star Wars movie. I'm so excited.
This is gonna be a great series. And we're still waiting on what's gonna happen with the anthology movies, but those are still anyone's guess and us. But we're not here to talk about the anthology movies. We're not here to talk about the sequels. What's equals? Else. What else? I don't know.
Carrie Fisher was great in it. Carrie Fisher. Mark Hamill is in the movie. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all we can say.
That's all we can say. It's not. Hey, so just don't assume that he's not going to be in it, because he's in it.
And some of the now let's go over the fan theories. I had like a list of fan theories in my head that I was notching off as I was watching the movie. As we were watching the movie, we were pretty much most of the speculation is gone, but no, really, none of them were true. Really, almost none of it was true.
Yeah, because well, it's like JJ said, half of it was true, half of it was correct, was real. But the only question but the main thing that people had to ask themselves was which was which, and now we know which is which.
Still don't know.
But it's the bigger theories that were kind of the ones that were completely wrong.
And speculation can still go on because we still don't know anything about a lot of these characters. We don't know. We only know more about one character than the rest of the characters. That's all we know. And we can continue to speculate all the way up till 2017 when we got the movie that'll be commemorating Star Wars' 40th anniversary, Episode 8. And that's going to be the fun part, that we get to continue to speculate for another 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I think we're coming up on home, so let's just give it a final verdict. It was awesome. Go see it. Do not listen to the very few haters that are going to be out there. There are going to be haters.
Do not skip this movie for the love of God, whatever you do. If you love movies, if you love Star Wars, if you love sci-fi, get your ass out there and see this movie in theaters. Do not wait for it to come out on DVD. Do not rent it on Redbox. Do not wait for it to be played on Spike TV for Star Wars weekends.
And don't, when it does come out on DVD, buy it on just DVD. Buy the Blu-ray. This is one of those movies that demands you buy the Blu-ray.
You need to see this in the highest definition. The sound in the movie theater was amazing. I could hear the snow. I could hear the fucking snow on the screen.
Yeah, that was mostly because we were sitting like 3 feet away from the speaker the whole time. But still, you could hear. But still, during the final lightsaber fight, I could hear Kylo Ren's lightsaber. It kind of sounded like rain.
And because there was snow coming down on top of the whole thing. You've seen it in the trailer. The thing that was in the very first teaser trailer. Kylo Ren with his lightsaber in the snow. You could hear the snow coming down on the lightsaber and making noise, and you could hear the sound. That was an amazing feeling. And it's the first time in all of 2015, the first time in a long time that I got lost in a movie. That I that I was not sitting in the theater. I was enveloped in the screen, and the entire world around me just dissolved away into this movie.
So anyway, guys, that's it.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel, like, favorites, all that stuff. What did you think of Star Wars Force Awakens? If you saw it. If you didn't see it, what the hell is wrong with you?
Don't spoil in the comments. We will block you this time. We are fucking serious. Do not spoil in the comments.
Anyway, bye.
Bye.